Hi, Ryan.
Finally, I get some goddamn respect. Finally, someone dresses the way that you are supposed to dress for a YouTube video.
Yeah, I mean, I've always admired your style, and I just wanted to show up kind of professionally. I didn't want to be outdressed.
Yeah, well, I just feel like people make these YouTube videos just,
Slobbing around.
slobbing around. They were just, drinking some Mountain Dew or something. When you make a YouTube video, this is the time. This is formal attire. This is it's like a funeral. Like it has to be taken very seriously.
That's true. It is a grim event every time I turn the camera on. Ryan, I have a really important question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that like people on the internet, like explicitly like Redditors, are just like really funny? Like I do.
I think they're ironically funny. I do find enjoyment in laughing at their idiocy, if that's what you mean.
Well, I think this subreddit might change your mind.
Do we got some real comedians?
Yes. Today, we're going to be looking at the cursed comments subreddit.
Ooh.
I really think that this is one of the funniest Reddits that you can find out there. It's a place where comedy comes to life.
So by cursed comments, so what? Yeah, explain to me exactly what this subreddit is. It's just they find people who make cringe comments and then repost them.
It's not necessarily cringe comments. You'll have a post that's like, at my dad's funeral, and someone will respond, how did he taste? Or don't forget a condom. Other really hilarious, edgy kind of dark humor jokes from people that do understand comedy and jokes.
I'm just gonna say the most fucked up thing possible. Isn't that funny, guys? I just said something really horrible, really funny. It doesn't have to be clever. It just has to be horrible. And then that's funny.
Well, yeah. So this first one has 17,500 updoots, as you call them, off camera. You were telling me how you call them that.
Thank you, kind stranger. That's what I always say whenever someone does something nice for me.
Yeah. The narwhal bacons at midnight. Am I right?
I don't know what that means.
It's like a 2012 Reddit thing where it's like, you know how Tumblr had "I like your shoelaces" as like code for like a fellow Tumblr user.
God, I hate it.
It's the same thing, but Reddit was the narwhal bacons at midnight.
It's like, yeah, it's so millennial. Like, I love chicken nuggets.
My spork is dipping into my mersh potatoes. I'm losing life force the more I say things like that. Here's a shower thoughts. Coconuts have hair. Coconuts have milk. Hence, coconuts are mammals. Whatever, like kind of like interesting post. Whatever.
Not true, but okay.
But and then we got this comedy mastermind. Ryan, you want to read that for me?
So that's why that guy fucked one.
Jerry Seinfeld, look out.
What the fuck is that? How is that? I don't even understand why that's funny.
A guy fucked a coconut, and I guess that's the joke.
How is that a cursed comment? What is cursed about that?
Because a man fuck a thing that is not meant to be fucked.
I feel like it would be cursed if someone was like, that's why I fuck coconuts. Like, that would be a little bit cursed. But just saying that's why that one guy fucked one, that's not that cursed. I'm not feeling cursed by that whatsoever.
Okay, let me see if we can curse you.
I need an incurable curse.
Cursed lemon. What did you think it was? Fried lemons for dinner. We all thought it was the same thing, right? That's the comment.
Jesus Christ, what? Like, yeah, it kind of looks like condoms, but
wouldn't it be like crazy if someone was making fried condoms for dinner?
That would be epic cursed.
No, that gets Reddit gold.
I still don't know. I need to understand, what does it mean if something is cursed? Okay, so it says the subreddit for comments that strike the reader into oblivion.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, like, no, I'm not feeling struck into oblivion by you comparing a lemon to a condom. I'm not like, oh my God, that fucking ruined my day. It's like, yeah, it kind of looks like a condom, so?
We all thought the same thing, right?
I fucking hate this.
The original post is already kind of funny. It was just like fried lemons for dinner. It's like, the fuck is fried lemon? That's hilarious. Then the cursed comment subreddit like takes it and twists it into something that is like sexual but not funnier. Classic high school joke here. An estimated 4% of the internet is porn.
It's all porn if you have the right attitude.
If it was said in that voice, then I'd be like, that is pretty cursed. I do feel like I have been cursed by that comment. Maybe it's just because I've been on the internet for so long that I've seen all of this shit before a million times.
Yeah.
That none of this makes me be like, that's so cursed, bro. It's so cursed that you can jerk off to anything. It's like, yeah, I've fucking seen that comment a million times in my life.
No, yeah, this is like a joke that I would hear in like 8th grade. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm sure this was an 8th grader that posted it. But like, I feel like we as a collective internet are like so far beyond these kinds of jokes. That's the beauty of Reddit. Everything's funny.
I mean, just look at the description. It says, cursed comments is the worst subreddit, PewDiePie. Like, these people are stuck in 2016. Like, 8th graders that never grew out of 8th grade. Like, oh, that's so edgy that you said it's all porn.
Eating eggs means supporting the abuse, oppression, and exploitation of hens. Classic PETA post.
Humans are the exact same as chickens.
Stand up for all females of all species.
I don't eat eggs, but I also don't respect women. Should I start eating eggs?
I love this. I think I'm going to go to a local like open mic night at a stand-up club, and I'll be like, hey, PETA says that eating eggs is sexist. I had 2 eggs for breakfast this morning. It's funny, right?
That's really funny. That would get a big laugh.
Yeah, and then when the audience is like laughing and completely in hysterics, I go, thank you all for the kind gold, strangers. And then I drop the mic and walk out.
I feel like a really cursed comment would be like, the only eggs I eat are the eggs of human women.
Here's a classic. She's breaking a scale with a hammer.
She didn't need it. That's just a like super stereotypical fatphobic joke. What is cursed about that?
12,000 likes on YouTube, 2.3 thousand upvotes on Reddit.
So clearly the fat phobia is working really well on YouTube.
This feels like a rare insult moment. I've never heard that joke before, a guy who just like woke up from a 50-year coma.
It's technically the truth. I think scales are meant to go like over 500 pounds, so it's not technically the truth because I don't think that woman is over 500 pounds.
Yeah.
I think I've spent too much time on the internet scrolling through like TikTok comments and shit because it's like I have seen that comment literally 200 times.
Yep.
Okay, I'm not gonna read the comment. I'm gonna predict the comment. I haven't read it. I'm the meet the parents type. And the comment is going to be more like eat the parents type.
They did that, but less funny.
Change the M and second E to an A. Wait.
Okay, so they did like an equation.
Yeah.
Negative M plus E raised to the power of A, and there's my fat phobia.
They think it's funnier because they force you to think for 5 seconds, and then you're like, oh, that's really clever.
Yeah, change that M and second E to an A. A eat. They didn't even do it right.
Minus M and E plus A. Wait, A eat.
Yeah, they fucked it up.
No. Change the M and the second E. That doesn't make any sense because you can't subtract the first and the third letter and then change that to one letter, but somehow no.
They can't even do it right. His boob's bigger than yours.
The funniest part, it's true. They literally leave that same comment. The funniest thing is, it's actually accurate, guys.
Yeah, actually, he is a heavy man. Did you guys notice that?
That is literally technically correct.
r/facepalm screenshot. The egg don't swim to the sperm, sis. Never chase a man.
Yeah, right. Then I'd try chasing a woman in a back alley and suddenly I am the creep.
So the joke is like, what if this Redditor was like a murderer rapist?
That would be really funny. That'd be really cursed. Okay, so they're saying it's normal for sperm to chase eggs, but it's not normal for me to chase women in back alleys and murder them?
And that's a really funny joke.
That's hilarious. I keep saying this over and over, but I've seen all of these comments before. None of you are having like original thoughts whatsoever.
That's what happens when you come to the Ethan's Online channel. Nothing new, nothing original, and you're in pain the whole time. This one has 62,000 upvotes, so you know it's gonna be good.
One time I met a small autistic child at the vet and told him I'm autistic too. Then he asked if he could pet the kitten I had with me, and I said yes. When he was done petting her, his mom told him to say thanks, and he thanked the kitten.
That's very sweet and very wholesome little story. The cursed comment says, did you tell the mom she can bring autistic children to the regular doctor? She doesn't need to bring them to the vet. And see, it's funny because...
You're comparing autistic children to animals, yeah.
Yeah, and that has 60,000 upvotes.
How is that cursed? I don't think there's been a single comment this entire time that I've been like, oh shit, that's like fucked up. That's cursed.
Yeah, they're all just like horribly mean humor.
Yeah, it's just edgy, like being an asshole jokes.
That's a solid comment right there.
What the hell? That's a solid comment right there.
It's cursed cosplay.
If anyone wants to know my weekend went, I totaled my car while dressed up as Carrie, and everyone who was a first responder thought I was dead.
So there's two, I guess, because they couldn't settle on just one comment to focus on. Carry on, my wayward son. Doesn't really apply to anything in the post, really. It just has the name Carrie in it, so I guess that's the joke there.
Because the song, because the Kansas song is called Carry On, but they replaced the word carry, where you carry something, with the name Carrie, which is
that's who she was cosplaying as.
Holy shit, that is cursed. I feel like the original post was kind of cursed. Like, imagine dressing up in like a bloody cosplay and then getting into a car accident. Like, that's a little bit cursed.
That's a very funny cursed scenario. Yeah.
Yeah, that seems like you might have a curse placed on you. But these comments are not cursed at all.
No.
This subreddit should be called Dumb Pun Comments. And then I would be like, okay, you are right. That was a dumb pun comment. I will update that because that is correct.
Yeah. I mean, we didn't even talk about so you're cosplaying as Princess Diana, who died in a car crash.
Yeah.
That's an edgy joke and a very topical reference.
Classic Diana reference.
Natural selection failed this time. The fuck does that mean? They had a car crash.
She should have died because all the people who get in car accidents should die because of natural selection. That's what natural selection means, is when everyone dies in car accidents.
Cars are a natural part of the ecosystem. Like a nuclear power plant melts down and murders like people in the range, and radiation poisoning plagues families for generations. That's just natural selection.
It's their fault for living near a nuclear power plant.
Here's a really good one. There's a jellyfish whose sting will leave you with impending sense of doom and suicidal thoughts lasting up to 2 weeks.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I dated a woman like that once.
That one's great because you can like interchange it with like any stage of a relationship, or even just like, family members. Like, my mother-in-law has the same effect.
I thought the comment was going to be like, oh, I must have been stung by this jellyfish and not realized because I'm suicidal, like that type of joke.
Yeah.
But no, they decided to go the haha woman bad route. So
yeah.
I've got to give it to them. I expected them to go the I'm suicidal route, not the women make me suicidal route. So I've got to tip my hat to that one.
Guys, that relatable moment where you get stung by a jellyfish and have chemical imbalance in your brain?
But it's actually a woman the whole time?
90% of a guy's daydreaming is spent mentally preparing for this exact scenario.
What is it like to fuck a bear? Everything is just, could I fuck that? That's literally cursed comments. If you want to make a cursed comment, just always say, I bet I could fuck that.
Please comment that under this video.
I wonder if I could reach into the YouTube algorithm and fuck this video.
Guys, please like, comment, and fuck this video. Well, Ryan, what do you think, what did we learn today from the cursed comments subreddit?
I think I definitely learned more of where the people on TikTok get their horrible comedy from. Because you see people on TikTok being like, oh, such Reddit humor. And now I'm like, okay, now I have seen the subreddit that all of the Reddit humor comes from.
Yeah, this is like the source of all evil on the internet. It's like the heart.
When they say the curse is actually the curse of being unfunny. Reddit itself is the curse, yeah.
Yeah, and we are now cursed.
I definitely feel uncomfortable. So thank you, Ethan, for subjecting me to that. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome, Ryan. If you ever want to feel uncomfortable on my channel, again, you have a standing invitation. Thank you so much for joining me. Do you want to shout anything out?
I would like to shout out Ethan is Online YouTube channel. You should all subscribe to that channel.
That would be epic. Check out Ryan in the links in the description. Thank you so much for watching.
Do not check out my channel. Don't watch my content.
Don't check out Ryan, whatever you do. He's getting really mad, guys.
Only watch Ethan's content. My content is terrible. Watching my content is the real curse.
I'll see you next week. Bye.
Don't watch my content.
Thank you so much to my incredible patrons on Patreon. If you're interested in joining the Patreon, please check it out. It's only $5 a month. Thanks again. Bye.
Drive me